This Alvis Special Sports Tourer, one of 200 cars on show, scores an early hit. For those more interested in technical details, there's an ERA Javelin chassis whose independent springing may give Britain a world lead. With home drivers restricted to 60,000 cars a year, the accent is more on the know-how of the newcomers. A Ghost Hillman Minx shows how it all works. Price £500, all covered up. From America comes a 31 horsepower Studebaker with the nose of a jet plane and a not for sale label. But hit of the show is the Triumph Mayflower, a 500-pound outsized baby car which the makers hope will head a new pilgrimage to America. Also making a drive for the expanding US market is the Rover 75, a luxury saloon priced at £1,100. Led by those car aristocrats, the Bentley and Rolls, Britain's motor industry sets out to beat its export target, 500,000 cars this year. The newest cars in the world are on show at Earl's Court. The new 2.4-litre Jaguar is a star attraction of the 1955 Motor Show, and so is the Cadillac La Espada. Though, unlike the Jaguar, this is not a production model. It's the only one there is made for exhibition purposes. Another new face from a famous stable is the latest MG, a revolutionary departure from the lines of one of Britain's most familiar sports cars. Estate cars attract much interest, like this Ford Squire or the bigger Humber Hawk. Modern estate cars more and more combine the advantages of a family saloon and a serviceable van. An interesting foreign exhibit is the Citroen Ds4, another departure from long-established tradition. Rolls-Royce, as ever, managed to achieve lines of up-to-date beauty without sacrificing tradition, and certainly keep every comfort. How about Daimler, their oldest rivals? Surely this doesn't need polishing. Hello, who's this, a stowaway? Really, Mr. Wisdom, was that wise? The 39th International Motor Exhibition opens at Earl's Court. Meet two new additions to the Austin family, the Westminster on the right, and the Cambridge, a handsome four-door saloon. The Westminster replaces the Hereford and costs about £50 less, in other words, about £790. Now the deluxe Hillman Minx with a new overhead short-stroke engine. Its price, including purchase tax, is £681. About 40 brand new models are on show, including the Jensen 541, which has an all-plastic body and can clock a good 100 miles an hour. On now to the Lanchester Sprite, the first British car to do away with gear changing. There's a selector lever on the steering column and two control pedals. The Morris Oxford Traveller, priced at £822, is the latest thing in shooting brakes. The interior can quickly become a flat-floored loading bay. The Mercedes 300 two-seater coupe is one of the German exhibits. Points of appeal include the petrol injection engine and a top gear that can cope with a 15-mile-an-hour crawl or top the 165-mile-an-hour mark. Note the adjustable steering wheel. Coming back to Britain again, here's the Rolls-Royce Silver Wraith, perhaps the most graceful and precision-built car in the show. Its price, a mere £7,034. The motor show means magic. Hundreds of thousands will be drawn to Earl's Court to see the whole range of 1961 models, from the Rolls-Royce Phantom 5, going for about £10,700, to all the things we shall see in a minute. Nothing like travelling with a figured walnut cocktail cabinet and all that goes with it. The Lee Francis is back again, a 2.5-litre, taking 100 miles an hour in its stride. The power unit of Ford Zephyr. The 3-litre Humber Super Snipe features twin headlamps which all but turn night into day. In every way, the Snipe is a high-performance luxury car. The Fiat 500 can be had in a station wagon form, a fine goer in its class. The Sims petrol injector may replace carburetors. From Germany comes the DKW Junior with a 3-cylinder 2-stroke engine, which will outlast many of the 4-stroke kind. Back in the luxury class with the Mercedes-Benz. The 220S saloon has a 6-cylinder engine. Its stable companion is a 3-litre model. Mrs. Michael Wilding admired a Bentley costing a little over £8,000. Of course, if you must have something cheaper, there's the Electron Minor. Assemble it yourself, and it costs less than £500.